We're here at the 2025 North American International Championships, and we got a Pokemon GO Fest rematch for you, but it's also a World Championship rematch. We are in a new season now. The delightful days, the meta is way different. What better way to showcase it with this rematch right here? I'm joined by my co-caster, Caleb Peng.
Yeah, it looks like Marto Galde is showcasing some snacks as well as his opponent Inadequance. It's a double rematch, like you said, and Inadequance took both of those series against Marto Galde. We got the second best player in the world versus the third best player in the world. However, Marto Galde has been winning a ton of tournaments this season, including Latin American International Championships. So he's got a few more trophies under his belt to compare against Inadequance's. And here we go. Game number one is going to be a Shadow Drapion into a Mandibuzz.
You know, he might be the best player in the world, but he lost that Pokemon GO Fest battle versus Inadequance and actually had to transfer his maxed out Jump Pluff, I believe. I don't know that stakes are on the line for this battle. I think Marto said that Inadequance was too scared to put stakes on the line here, but we will find out after this battle if there are stakes on the line.
One way to put stakes on the line for Inadequance is transferring that Giratina Origin, but I don't think he's going to do that, and he was hyped about Giratina Origin all weekend long. Let's see if he can really do something into Marto Galde's team. You can see he's bringing double counters to it. Even Jump Pluff is not terrible, or sorry, I should say Jealous is not terrible. Oh, and a fantastic catch from Inadequance, catching the aerialways. Not going to be a lot of damage for this bulky ground type.
Inadequance might be saying you might win 4 tournaments in one season, but you've lost to me at the World Championships and at GO Fest. Marto definitely wants a little bit of revenge here. And remember, brand new meta. You're seeing some Pokemon that you maybe haven't seen featured as much, like Jellicent. We have the Shadow Scizor on both of these teams. Well, got the attack drop there. Oh, that is absolutely brutal for Marto Galde. Caleb, do you think this is actually Marto's team that he's going to run in competition?
I don't know. I mean, by the time people see this, it might be a team that's already putting up a lot of wins, but I don't know if he can get this win against Inadequance for starters, because once you get that first debuff, it makes this matchup way harder for the Jellicent. These are double resistant hexes coming through against his Diggersby.
Yeah, and the fact that this Surf can't knock out because of the debuff. Here comes a pivot into the Drapion. Swap trying to catch that Jellicent off guard here, getting the Protect Shield from that Crunch here. Remember, Crunch does drop the defense less often now in this new update.
Right, and Inadequance setting up that Primeape in the back. This could spell disaster for Marto Galde if he doesn't protect his Mandibuzz, but you don't want to shield a neutral Aqua Tail against the bulky Mandibuzz, but you need as much bulk as you can, and Inadequance setting up a sweep with the Primeape, 2-to-1 shield advantage so far, and this Mandibuzz has very little health, and this Diggersby has nowhere to go on Marto Galde's side.
That is looking brutal for the backline. Like you said, that Primeape is going to be matched up against the Diggersby and up a Protect Shield. Can you get that Protect Shield back with this Aerialist? You probably get that Protect Shield back. So now it's going to be even here. Do you have the Switch Timer to come into that Diggersby? But the thing is, this Primeape is just going to do so much damage. You can't even swap out, so you're going to get the full Karate Chop down as well. But there is actually a good amount of health on Jellicent.
Oh, wait, hold on. Look at the Primate's moveset. It's Rage Fist and a fighting move. I don't know if it's Cross Chop or Close Combat. It's Cross Chop, actually.
Cross Chop.
So you don't have to debuff yourself at all if you're Inadequance. This makes this matchup way better for the Primate.
And this is probably some tech specifically for Diggersby, and it's finding its target right here with the super effective Cross Chop. 2 Cross Chops will knock out. Do you try to swap on it? No, actually waited a little bit. Inadequance did throw. He's a little confused there, but it's probably going to have to give up a Protect Shield on that Fire Punch. Yes, he does.
Oh. And Inadequance maybe slightly off on the counter or just wants to do it just to be safe here. I don't think the Rage Fist is enough, but Marto Galde is still going to protect up the Jellicent. You still have a move ready. Can Inadequance maybe catch a move here? Diggersby is ready for the catch. Does he go for it?
Oh, he doesn't go for it.
He doesn't. He's thinking, why would you try to catch? And now Inadequance boosted Primeape. This Rage Fist for sure is going to knock out the Jellicent.
And it does knock out that Jellicent. It looks like Inadequance, once again, is going to be able to get a charge stack before that Diggersby gets to his charge stack. Just going to bake up. No, try to swap, try to flex on Marto a little bit, get it in his head. Marto doesn't love it, but well played once again to his longtime rival. Beat it. Lost to him at the World Championships, lost to him at GO Fest, and now is facing an 0-1 deficit. Marto has been the best trainer of this entire 2025 season. I believe he can bounce back in this series.
I think, honestly, between the two of them, especially in the official championship series circuit, Marto Galde has not ever taken a series off of Inadequance. And he even mentioned this, too. When I was talking to him before, I was like, which trainer do you not want to face? And he said Inadequance is the one person that he hates facing because he has these weird team compositions, right? You got a Giratina Origin, you got a Shadow Scizor, you got a Swampert, right? These aren't really hyper meta in this current meta of Delightful Days. And even if Inadequance doesn't bring it, that's crazy bench pressure for Marto Galde because he got to worry about this. He brought 2 hard answers to his Giratina Origin, and it was nowhere to be seen on Inadequance's team.
Yeah, and Marto did have that win condition. I feel like if he went for either the Surf or the Shadow Ball there, could have knocked out. There was some cumulative energy on the Diggersby for Inadequance that Marto would have to deal with, but I felt like he did have an option to win. He thought Inadequance was going to swap, but it's that one trainer he just can't figure out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a super big brain play from Inadequance, right? Because Marto Galde is saying, all right, this player's good enough. He knows I'm about to get this Surf. There's no way he doesn't try to catch. So I'm going to keep throwing hexes until he goes for that catch. Maybe I could leave with, double Surf, take out the Diggersby, and then try to take out the Primeape later. But instead, he just wastes all the energy. He wasted a shield on Jellicent and then still got taken out without throwing any energy into the Primeape.
You know what's so funny here? They're taking this pretty seriously because they're really thinking about their decisions here.
Yeah.
This is the end of a long day. Both these traders are a little bit tired. This is just a fun match. There's actually no stakes on the line here, but both these traders are taking it really seriously. And here we go. A negative lead for Marto Galde. The Jellicent into that Shadow Drapion.
Yeah, going to be rewarded for that. But look at Marto Galde actually swapping the Air Slash Mana Bus, and this thing has positive matchups against everything on Inadequance's team.
Of 6.
Yeah, you're right, of 6. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, of 6. He knows that he can't get punished for the safe swap. Let's see if he goes for a swap or not. Marto Galde farming a ton of energy here. He's got to imagine that there's got to be a Primeape somewhere in the back, maybe even a Giratina Origin.
Yeah, and just unloading all this energy. Like you said, there's not a clear swap in here. You are kind of getting close to Hydro Cannon range if you want to take this charge attack. Inadequate's like, what are you doing there, buddy? But Marto wants to change up the tactics a little bit.
Yeah, he purposely threw on bad timing to avoid Inadequance going for a catch because he knows he's good enough to go for that catch if Marto Galde optimizes the timing. So giving up energy and a turn to Inadequance just to get the aerial ace off, which is wild here. Now he is going to get to this final aerial ace against the Drapion to take it out.
Undercharge again. Actually, this isn't going to knock out. That's actually going to leave one air slash, but now pivoting into the Primeape to try to get a Karate Chop down, met by the Jellicent, but you got 2 Karate Chops before Marto could counter swap there. Will that be the difference in this matchup? You always let the first Rage Fist through because this will boost the attack at one stage.
Yeah, and this is what I like to call overload strategy from Inadequance because yes, all 3 Pokemon have bad matchups against that bulky Mana Buzz, but this Diggersby has nowhere to go now, right? You got the Primeape to deal with, you got the Swampert to deal with, and both are going to have fantastic matchups against it. So even if Marto Galde somehow takes out this Primeape, you still have to deal with the Swampert.
And he's at the double because he got that energy advantage. I believe he's at the double Rage Fist here because if you throw a charge attack priority, you're going to lose that to the opposing. No, actually didn't throw it. Went for the extra Karate Chop. Inadequate knowing that Marto wasn't going to throw on bad timing again. That is crazy.
Yeah, and Marto Galde has to leave with as much energy as possible, but a catch opportunity is possible. Does he go for it? All right, Marto Galde is going to throw this Surf. Inadequance, 1 Karate Chop away from a, double, triple boosted Rage Fist at this point. What are you going to do? Maybe try to catch it on a Diggersby. It's really tough. And no.
Oh, no.
Galde, he goes for the Hex, which means that Inadequance giving a wink and giving a boosted Rage Fist to Jellicent, knocking it out. What do you do at this point?
He has to swap on a cross drop. That's his only win condition. He has to swap on this cross drop. Can he do it? No. He actually couldn't get to it yet. I don't even think he had that available to make the swap, but Inadequate's just once again just punishing Marto here with a one-hit knockout on the cross drop. Now he's gonna maybe get the Karate Chop down too. That's a 3-ball flex to 2-0 Marto.
Marto's one of the best players in the world, and Inadequate's going to 3-ball him without even showing the Swampert. That cross drop looked like a close combat with how many boosts that Rage Fist gave that Primeape.
Inadequates takes that 2-0 versus Marto Galde. That's 3 straight series for him here, but this was just for fun. I don't think there's going to be a transfer. Marto Galde does have an opportunity to win it all at North American International Championship. He might just do that, but you're going to have to keep continuing to tune in to find out. Let's get back to the Pokemon action.